we should be on. Hello? Can I see everyone? Ooh, we vibing. I know. This is my first live stream I've joined. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys see me? Am I live? Hello? Everyone's just telling me their times. Oh, did I mess something up? Did I mess something up? It says I'm live. Is it not live for you guys? Yes, it's live. Oh, hello. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. How you guys going? Welcome to my itty bitty little stream. I haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna be a little rusty here. Hi, everyone. Hello, I love you. I love you too. Random stranger that is hopefully of age. Hello, everyone. I wouldn't say it's over, but almost. Welcome to my live stream. I have the last time I streamed on YouTube was about like a few months ago, really, beginning of the year, I think. Did I do one for my birthday? I don't even think I did it for my birthday. Can you guys wish me happy birthday? You guys missed my birthday party. You guys didn't come. I was just sitting at home and no one wished me happy birthday. So, guys, it's time now. Where's my gift? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't even think I did a birthday stream. And today I had a time off, and I know it's late in America, but I was just like, hey, I might as well stream a little bit. What's with your top hat? Bro, I brought this top hat for like a party, like a ball. I wore this red buttoned-up shirt with a bow tie that was shaped like a ace of hearts, and so I looked like real dapper, like a soldier. You know, in Alice in the Wonderland, those card soldiers, I was like exhibiting that energy, and I really like the top hat. And so I keep wearing it every time I stream. I got like a haircut as well, and the haircut I think is really good actually. But you know, gotta wear that top hat, hey. Happy birthday, but I still love you. Oh, thank you so much. From a 22-year-old, I saw that. I saw that. What have you been up to, Maz? It's COVID's not over. Well, actually, those two are really intertwined. Um, in Australia, COVID's honestly over. Like, it's cancelled. We cancelled COVID. No. Basically, we had a really pretty rough lockdown last year, which was like full on proper lockdown. And after that, though, like I think around about August, September-ish last year, then they opened back up, and we haven't really been suffering all too much. Now, it does depend upon where you live, but most states are honestly back to norm. And so I've just been going out, hanging out and stuff with my Australian friends. And I started working as a doctor again. I work in the hospital now constantly. Barely have any time to stream or tweet or take photos on Insta. Like, I just don't have time anymore. But the YouTube videos are still coming, and a new video is still being worked on, okay? Just do wait, just do wait. And because of that, two things have happened. One, my Australian accent's coming back. A lot of people have been like, bro, you sound more Australian and more bogan than before, which is true. It's true. It's just, I don't know. For me, when I talk to Australians, that's when I get that accent, you know, an accent, you know. Secondarily, my voice is deeper, but not because I'm going through like a third puberty or anything. Lol, can you imagine? I get more buff. I get 7 feet tall. No, it's because like I've been. It's gonna sound like a flex, guys. Don't cancel me for this flex, okay? But I've been partying a lot, you know. I've been hanging out with a lot of my friends, IRL, because there's no restrictions. So we've been hanging. We've been having housewarmings and like hanging out together, and so because of that, my voice keeps getting yelled at. My voice keeps getting scratched up. We played bowling yesterday. I got 121. You know, it was the best scoring guy yesterday. And you know, every time you hit a strike or spare or get a good shot, you're just like, yeah, go Jeffrey, woo woo woo. And so because of that, my voice is totally gone, and I sound deeper because of it. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to flex on you. Flex on you guys. Maz, I'm so proud. Are you paused? I hope I'm not paused. Just popping in real quick to say hi. Hope you have a fun stream. Thank you so much, Bub1041. I really appreciate it. I'm a failure and a doctor. Yeah, well, welcome to my life. Love your videos. Hey, Creeper2358. I'm a new YouTuber. Thank you so much. Love your videos. Thank you so much for donating. Again, this is just a chat between us. There's no need to donate. Oh my god, Earthworm Simon and Timely Productions. I live in Australia. Guys, there is no need to pay anything. We're vibing here, okay? We chill. We chillin', okay? We chillin'. Man, I need to sleep and I'm watching. Did you hear Kim and Kanye got divorced? I know, bro. Jeffree Star, you know, getting in the middle of both of their marriage. Crazy. Crazy, dude. I think your voice is fine. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. I'm watching this in the bed before I go to sleep, bro. That's fine, but let me just tell you guys some of the cool new changes that's been happening. Now, last month, I think like a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video on TikTok. It was for a video called Dianthus. Okay, now the Dianthus, it's an entire TikTok based for it was for a competition where you make a pilot of some sorts, and you know, it's like a really romantic, really sappy kind of video where you're just like, this guy meets a girl and it's like really cute and they don't say a word, just the music's going on. It's a vibe, okay? And so that's going on. And then everyone's like, oh my god, I can't believe you won't, like, you're doing a romance thing. But little did they know. See, that's how I know you guys are the real fans. Because they're like, Maz, you're making a straight romance, like a normal romance. And I'm just like, oh, y'all know me too well. You know, you think I would do a regular romance? Y'all think it's going to go smooth? Hey, Rebecca, thank you so much. We out here vibing. Creeper358, I won't donate. Y'all be trolling me right now. But yeah, that entire pilot's up. Just have a buzz, have a look, see. Because I feel like, you know, it's going to go somewhere. It's gonna go somewhere that I'm like keen on, interesting. You know, spill the tea. Spill the tea on what? You guys have to tell me what to spill the tea on. You know, you can't just say spill the tea, tell me goss, and then expect perfect goss. You know, come on. You gotta shorten that somehow. Dude, have y'all heard about like the VidCon sitch? My man's like, I was supposed to go to VidCon US. I wanted to go down and meet everyone. But America's like, y'all in California are not handling it well. I don't want to go down and meet fans and then spread COVID amongst my fans. That's going to be the worst thing ever. Have you seen somebody in cardiac arrest? Yeah, I have. You know, unfortunately, no one wants to see that. But like the animators and I were talking about maybe having like a secret house party, like we only go together. But I don't feel like going to another country for a house party would be the most fun thing for me. But you know, it is what it is. It's a nibe. It's a nibe. Oh, y'all know what a nibe is? Let me tell you what a nibe is. So I met a friend. She's an intern as well, similar to me, and she said, bro, when you have a vibe, but it's just not 100% a vibe. It's like not a vibe. It becomes a nibe. You know, it becomes a nibe. It's like you go to a party or you go to like a friend group and they're just not really vibing. Yo, it's a nibe, okay? She coined the term and it is one of the best terms ever. It is a nibe, okay? No one even uses it on the internet. I'm gonna start using it, okay? I'm gonna tweet it out actually. Yo, listen, like, should I tweet it out right now? Okay, hold up. All right, let's tweet it out right now. Yo, when you have when it's not a vibe, it's a nibe. Please don't cancel me. Oh gosh, my drafts are terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a bad draft. I should delete that draft. Oops. I will get canceled. The draft is basically me being like, hey guys, just before I get canceled, I just wanted to let you know that I've like maybe I shouldn't say it out loud. No, it's alright. It's alright. Just before I get canceled, just want to let you know that I've killed a man. I've sacrificed humans, and I've summoned the greater demons. I'm sorry, guys. Just want to let you know. Just like kind of making fun of the people who cancel themselves. You know what I mean? Like the ones who go out on YouTube. They're just like, yo, guys. I hope you guys don't hate me, but I'm a creep. Oh, yo, I was texting minors. It's like, oh. Do you think that do you think that you going out and saying it first will not get you canceled? Huh? You good? You good, fam? Yeah, no, like not a vibe. And then like last week, I've not been on Twitter, and so when I got on Twitter, everyone's just like, "Yo, James Charles did this," and then Dream and this guy named Swan did this, and I'm just like, bro, I don't have time, man. I don't have time for a Swan, for a Dream. I don't have time, man. How did he meet Sultan? You want a story about how I met Sultan? Okay, like I don't mind sharing the story. It's a pretty funny story, I think. Like not a funny story, but like interesting story, I think. You know. Ooh, my friend made fun of me for sipping Kirishima. She seems so small. Might look it up. Yeah, man. Hiroshima's way better, guaranteed. I can guarantee that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, how I met Sultan. Okay, so Sultan and we met because he was going to the second Australian VidCon. All right. What's so bad about cold? How are you today, Dark Green? Yeah, I'm going well. So when he goes to the second, so we've been talking online intermittently in this other server for animators, and so we're just like chatting with Sultan and stuff intermittently. And then I'm getting a text. Okay, good. And so every like a few months or so, we're just chatting. And then when it comes to the time for VidCon Australia, the second one in 2018, and he says he's coming. He's gonna go and stay with an Airbnb of the other Australian animators. And at the time, I was like 300,000 subs or 100,000 subs. I don't know, one of the two. I forget. Um, and he was like 200,000 something, and I was like, bro, you have more than enough. You should have been featured. I don't know why you're not featured. And so I gave him my golden pass, and it was a bit bizarre because I didn't know him. I wouldn't say I knew him super well. Like he was like somebody that I'd considered an acquaintance or friend, but it wasn't like super close friend. And but I just recognized him as an Australian animator back at the time, and I was like, you deserve this. And so I gave it to him, and we hung out the entire time, and I realized like this guy's crazy fun. Like he's so much fun to hang out with, and like really good sense of humor. Initially a little bit introverted, like, oh, I'm salting sketches, oh, I have no social skills. And but it only took a few days and a few drinks, apple juice, and then he was like showing his true colors, and I was like, bro, how is this guy having videos that are just like, princess, she left me last night, and I never saw her again. And then you meet him, and he's like, ah ha ha, y'all insult on the sketches, ah ha ha, you know what I mean? Like it was like such a massive change between the two that I was just like, no way that is Sultan. But it ended up being actually Sultan, and now I consider him a very, very close friend and one of my closest friends in the community, I'd say. And I adore him. I adore him. I gotta go. Bye, Maz. Bye. How did he meet Emirichu? How did he meet James? Emirichu I reached out to her because she was a loner. She was like a loner and didn't hang out with anybody in the community in the Discord server. You know what I mean? And I just messaged her saying like, "Hey, bro, you gonna join in this server or what?" And so she joined in, and she tried to join in the voice chat. She was so nervous. She's like, "I like pink." You know what I mean? Classic Emily. Ugh, classic. And she joins in, and I try to like make it easier for her to join in the chat. So I chat with her. I talk to her, and I think like I really clicked with her on the voice chats. To be honest, I was like, wow, we have a pretty good sense of humor. But it wasn't until VidCon US when I met her in person and we hung out more, and she stayed over at our Airbnb a few times, not all the time, just a few times, and then like we hung out at VidCon that we really got to know each other. Like I consider like it was such a immediate click. Like we sang Hamilton together. We talked about anime. We really just vibed with each other. It was not a vibe. It was a vibe. And I thought it was like such a good friendship, and so after that, like we really, really clicked, and I still, again, I consider her one of the closest friends ever. James, dude, if you guys are asking about James, like I can tell you, there's an entire story I can make about James, man. My man. Does he read chat? Of course I do. Where do you think I'm looking at right now? I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the chat. Oh, all right. Emily's so relatable. What about Jaden? Oh, Jaden. Jaden's an interesting story because Jade is interesting, and she'll admit this, and I told her this, but I'm someone who believes that I can read someone's body language pretty well. I'm pretty good at reading emotional state, what they say, and body language. Okay, I think so anyway. And so most people in the community I can get along with to a certain degree, or I can talk to them to a certain degree at the very least. And then Jaden comes in, and bro, her vibe was off. Like when it came to her body language, I couldn't read her at all, bro. Like I would meet her, and they just think you're shy. They just think you're shy. Well, yeah, like listen. I met Jaden, and I was just like, bro, I can't read her. I don't understand her vibe. I think she hates me. Like, I don't get it. Like, I just didn't pick up on anything, even though she was hanging out, like, with me and James, and I think at the time, Adam, Tim, Rebecca, Param. And so she would be hanging out with me, but I'd be like, oh, you hate me. You hate me. You hate me. You hate me. Like, I just didn't, because I didn't understand what her body language was, what her vibe was, you know? And it wasn't until I realized what it was. I was like, and I just said, I said this directly to her because I'm not one to mince words. I was like, Jaden, can I be honest with you? And she's like, what's up? I'm like, you scare me. You just keep staring. You don't stop staring at people. You just look at them and you're just like, you know what I mean? Like two laser eyes pointing at someone, the red dot like going over their body. And I'm just like, you keep staring, and it makes me feel like you hate me. Because it's just like, hi Maz. Yes, I have Ari. I love birds. I am a Pokemon fan, and gaming is my life. You know, like it's too much. It's too much, Jaden. And so she laughed out loud, and she's like, yeah. And then she told me the entire story about how her mom used to tell her like to stare at people and learn their eye color and stuff. And that's the reason in that video she drew me, because I was the one who really said this to her. I was just like, bro, you're scaring me, man. And like we talked about this on the podcast as well. I revisited the story with her, and she was just like, yeah, my bad. So like I thought for a long time she like really disliked me, and she might, who knows, you know. But no, I think she's really cool. And again, one of the closer friends I have in this community. Jaden's behind me. Behind my statue, Jaden pops out like, what did you say, Miles? Just keep staring at me. Have you met any of the Dream SMP people? Well, the thing is, they blew up during 2020. And so by the time that they blew up, it was already Corona. So no one's actually met them. I haven't talked to them either. I've talked to some of the people, not in their circle, but in the circle around them. So, like, Quackity HQ, actually. I don't know if you guys know Krinios or Tempo Tantrum. Is that his name? No, not Tempo Tantrum. Sorry, I don't have a different person. IMTY. Sorry, IMTY. Like, I met and talked to them, but I've never talked to the Dream SMP. I don't know, something about the amount of drama that they get themselves into, though, that is a bit of a vibe, to be honest. A bit of a vibe. It's not a vibe. Yamaz, do you like James? Yeah, I think James is one of my closest friends in the community. I would invite him to my wedding if I ever have one. When I have one. Ooh, look at that confidence striking out, hey? I'm your biggest fan, but I will be your biggest enemy. So you're my fan. The amount of fans that like attack me is like commonplace, bro. Oh gosh, after I made that video about how fame is cool until you get recognized or until you get stalked, I realized that everyone in my hospital knows that I do YouTube. Everyone in my hospital knows I do YouTube. To the point where my partner, like my intern partner, the junior doctor who works with me, she was telling me how when she met with the registrar, who's like a really high up senior position in the hospital, the registrar was apparently like, "Yeah, I heard that there's a big shot YouTuber with almost 1 million subs in your intern group." And I was just, and then she like cringed, and I, after she told me this story, I was like, "Oh, leave me alone! Just let me do my stuff." It was too much, man. I'm like actually getting goosebumps because of it, just how like, ooh, you know. And so, yeah, that's a bit of an oof moment. And like my pharmacist, he's there. Oh my god, Jakey boy does stuff. Hi Maz, I don't know if you recognize me. I met you in VidCon now meeting. I just want to say it was really nice to meet you. Nice to talk to you again. Thank you so much, mate. It was really nice meeting you guys. I miss doing VidCon now, VidCon stuff, man. If they want me to do more, I will definitely do it. But like the pharmacist that I have, he apparently had a TikTok. And so we were like other people were roasting him. Like my team was roasting him like, "Oh, big old TikTok star, huh? Mr. Banana Boy," which was his username and stuff. And then my junior doc partner, she was just like, "Maz, wait, don't you have a TikTok?" And I was just like, "Ah! Why are you doing this to me?" And so everyone knows, and it's like a bit weird. And every time I tweet something out or Instagram something out, they're just like, they see it, and it's like my two worlds colliding. Very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. And the recent thing that I've been doing on Instagram is like, I just Instagram story a lot of my, what do you call it? A lot of my adventures, you know, little parties. And some of them have Instagram accounts of food and their baking service and stuff. And so what I'll do is like, if I really like their food, I tell them like, "Bro, I'm gonna tag you on Instagram and get you clout." So they use me for clout chasing, guys. They're using clout chasing, all right? My friends be clout chasing me. Shake my dang head, man. Anyway, one of the interns, the reason I even brought this up is because one of the interns, like the junior doctors, recognized me. And she recognized me because on my bag I have, and this is how you know I stan my friends, I had a mini Illuminations plushie. She made it as a prototype for her merchandise, and she gave me one, and I attached it to my bag, and it's still on to this day. And so my intern saw like Illumination, and she's like, "Oh my god, I love Illumination." And I was like, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, I watch Jaden Animations and I watch Illuminations." And I was just like, they're my friends. My little claim to fame, I was like, I know them. You want to talk to them? No, obviously I didn't do that, but I was just like, you know, I kind of flexed the fact that I know, that I knew them. And then she's like, "Wait, are you the guy that has like the blue and the glasses?" I'm like, "Ooh, maybe." And yeah, she watches my videos and is actually like super wholesome about it. And shout out to Rachel, you know, shout out. Can you speak Urdu? Yeah, I can actually. I can speak Urdu. I've spoken Urdu and Hindi. Every time in the hospital, I have my intern friend. She's from Sri Lanka, but because she's brown, I end up using some Urdu for her, and I'll be like, "Kya? Kyun? Like kya hua? Mujhe batao. खाने का वक्त है यार, चलते हैं." You know, like basically switching to Urdu with her consecutively, and she'll be like, "Maz, I don't speak it." I'm like, you understand my context. You know, the flex card, I know, man. Listen, you gotta flex on him sometimes. You can't live life not flexing, okay? You gotta be your own hype man sometimes, you know? There'll be some time, because like in Australia at least, there's a big roast culture. You just roast people around. And look, sometimes you just have to hype yourself up. Like people will be, you know, we'll be bantering, and then I'll say a really good joke. I'll be like, bam, and it's really funny. It makes everyone laugh in the doctor's office, and it goes silent. You know how like after a good joke, I'm just kind of like, "Oh, that was good," and then it starts working. 5 seconds later, I'm just like, "Man, I'm funny sometimes." I just say it out loud, and then my pharmacist, the same guy, he's just like, "Mate, you're really gonna hype yourself up?" I'm like, "Bro, no one else is gonna hype me up, man. Everyone's a hater. Everyone's a hater, all right? And what they rag on me for, and because they know I've got YouTube, because they know I've got this entire, like, kind of Instagram thing, I posted my photo on Instagram. This is so funny. I posted my photo on Instagram with my birthday gift, of my birthday, right? I was just like chilling, looking good on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram. And one of the comments, let me read it out to you because it made me laugh so much because it's just so bizarre, man. And so I'm like, everyone's wishing happy birthday. Like, oh my God, you're so cute. You're so great. Like, happy birthday. I'm like, yeah, whatever, I know. No kidding. And then one person comments, Maz, dang, you look so average and chill. I want to hug you. Even though you're kind of popular, you're still a normal guy. You're not jacked. You're just normal AF. And I replied like, thanks? They were just like, yeah, you're normal, bro. You're a really average dude. You're really mid-tier. If I was to rate you, you'd be 50%. Like, thank you. And my juniors, like my medical students that I have, they went to my Insta and they found just that comment, and now it's become a copy pasta the entire time, dude. In the doctor's office, they'll just be like anytime I'm kind of being a little spicy, a little dramatic, they're just like, yo, Maz, you're such an average guy. You're so normal, dude. You're like really just like, you're cool, but you're really normal. And I'll be like, thanks, guys. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. It's a good ego boost for me. It makes me feel good. And so because of that, I gotta be my own hype man. Everyone else is saying I'm normal. Bro, I gotta hype myself up, man. What do you want from me? Yo, you speak Urdu or Hindi? I speak Urdu. And Hindi, because I guess... Ah! My med student's here! Oh, shout out to Leg, dude. Shout out to Leg. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, dude. Every hospital login that we have, it takes your last name and then the first letter of your actual name, okay? But it has to be 5. It has to be 5 letters in total. So my student, they're of Asian descent. They don't have any letters in their final name, and so their username is just Leg. You just log in and I just see Leg, and I'm like, oh, I see. Leg. Matt Maz is the nice one, lol. Maz, you're so average. I know, guys, listen, I'm so average. I'm such a normal guy, I'm just like the other guys. I'm just like the other boys. Are you fluent in Arabic? No, I'm not really. I can read Arabic though. I'm fluent in Urdu, I'd say. Well, fluent as in like I can hold a conversation, but I cannot do anything beyond that, I don't think. Are you becoming a doctor this year? Bro, I am a doctor now. I graduated. I'm officially a doctor, for better or for worse, hey? You're the best at being average, bro. Listen, man, some days you just gotta know that you're just an average person. Thanks, shout out to my friends for keeping me humble, Man, I'm really rusty on this Rubik's Cube thing, man. I haven't done it in such a long time. Ooh, that was bad. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at me trying to flex with a Rubik's Cube, and then I'm not even getting it under a minute. I hope I can get it under a minute. You can time me later if you want, guys. Oh, that was sloppy. Alright, there you go. That's the top layer done. Sorry, I don't know how I started doing a Rubik's Cube in the middle of my stream. But hey. I guess that's what we're gonna do, hey. There you go. Alright. Do you speak Japanese? I used to speak Japanese. Actually, one of the best birthday gifts that I got from my friends was, they know that I grew up in Japan and they know I love Japanese snacks. And so they actually sent over something called Japan Crate, which has all these Japanese sweets and stuff. And it's like one of the nicest gifts ever. It's genuinely what I love. Like, I love Japanese sweets. And so they sent it over. I opened it. And it's got like all these really bizarre snacks, like these, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it to you. I just had it right now. It's a Pringle. It's a salted Pringle, but one side's Pringle, like regular, and the other side's coated in white chocolate. You would think that tastes or sounds awful, like Pringle with white chocolate, but it was one of the best things I've had, like dessert wise. It was so good. I couldn't believe it. It worked. It was just like it was white chocolate with just like little crunch and a little bit of salt, and it was just like it really worked out. And the other thing was like that I had was this marshmallow like circle with chocolate inside. So good, man. So good. Highly rate Japan Crate. Would recommend. It's not a sponsor. Like, it's just genuinely a good product. You have a great laugh. Thank you so much, man. But you put a giraffe emoji, so I don't know if you're saying that I laugh like a giraffe. So that's, you know. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm a very normal guy that laughs like a giraffe. That's great. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I appreciate it. Speak some Japanese. You can't just say, yo, speak Japanese on command. What do you want from me? Hey, Patch. White chocolate is a bottom tier candy. No, no, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. White chocolate is a bottom tier candy. My favorite chocolates are like the old gold, dark chocolate, like 80-90% with almonds. Okay, those are like S tier candy. Okay, S tier. Yo, y'all, you know what? You want me to bring out the Japanese candy? Or are we out here, huh? Patch, you gonna come onto my stream and start hating on my taste? Okay, alright, here we go. First of all, white chocolate is bottom tier, but it's the combination with the Pringles, which adds a texture that's much needed and a saltiness that's needed as well. Because white chocolate's just milk. You're eating milk sugar. That's all you're eating. But adding the salt to it gives it almost like a salted caramel kind of vibe, you know what I mean? And that texture, that little crunch you get, really needed, because again, white chocolate is not meant to have a texture. It's meant to be smooth as heck, but that crunch does add another layer to what is otherwise a bland candy. Okay, here we go. But I wouldn't say it's A or S tier like that. Even though it's good, I'd probably put it like a B or C tier. No, probably not C. It's probably B tier, you know. We out here, Patch. It's okay. I saw you. I'll go and grab my Japan Crate in a second, okay? But I want to see what you guys consider yourself weeaboos? Listen, not a weeaboo if you grow up in Japan, okay? Can you be a weeaboo if you grew up and have been literally raised in Japanese culture? I don't think so. White chalk is the worst. White chalk is the worst. No one's denying this, okay? Please, please. Kit Kat is a high tier. No, guys. Okay, you guys want chocolate rankings? Okay, here we go. Kit Kat is A tier. Kit Kat Chunky, the chunky Kit Kats, the chonkers is S tier. Okay, the minimum ones, the small ones, like I don't know, the ratio is a little off. The chonkers is S tier, but another S tier, okay, another S tier is Buenos. Okay, Kinder Buenos. Bro, America probably doesn't have it. I don't know if America has Kinder because of like the Kinder Surprise dilemma. But Kinder Bueno is so good. My gosh. Pineapple lumps from New Zealand. It's a New Zealand delicacy chocolate. Whitaker's Slab, which is again another New Zealand native chocolate. S tier. Kit Kat Chunky, S tier. Buenos, S tier. Alright, that's the S tiers I'll give. Everything else will fall underneath them, okay? Somebody donated $200. No, they did not. Don't try to trick me. I see it. No one's donating even. Nutella bars. Nutella's good. I want to say S tier, though. You know, S tier. Kit Kat, indeed, high tier. Dark chocolate Kit Kat's S tier. I'll give it. I'll give that S tier. Yeah, you're right. You know, it's like the meme, you know, where two people are just like, you know, whatevs. Like, I agree with that, you know. Dark chocolate Kit Kat, I definitely see as a high tier. High tier stuff. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, S tier? You're gonna put Reese's Peanut Butter Cup in S tier? Are you kidding me? Y'all really gonna make me act up. Alright, so first and foremost, if you want chocolate with what is considered peanut butter, but is actually just salt extract, it's just salt, then yes, it's an S tier. If you want chocolate with salt sprinkled in, bro, this is how I know Americans have no taste buds, because when I went over to America and I tried American snacks, not only did every chips have like way too much flavoring, like way too much. Not only did was it everything too sweet, your bread has sugar, and I'm like, why does bread have sugar? But then you have Reese's peanut butter cups, and it is just salt. It is just salt. It's just salt. That's all it is. I tasted it. I'm like, bro, I love peanut butter. I love chocolate. Why? Why in God's name is it this salty? All right. Y'all really gonna put that S tier, huh? Okay. Okay. You know? Ugh, I really stirred some people up. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know you guys really liked... I didn't know you guys liked Reese's Peanut Butter Cups that much. Mint and chocolate best comb. Mint and chalk? Chalk mint? You're gonna argue chalk mint? Now I know you're trolling. Now I know you're trolling. How are you gonna sit here and in front of an audience and dead ass say that chalk mint is the way to go? Woo! My man's. Dude, you gotta step outside sometimes, bro. You gotta step outside, man. Do you wanna eat toothpaste? Y'all wanna eat toothpaste with a bit of Nutella on it? Yeah, chalk mint. We talked about how you're a weeb. How do you speak perfect Japanese and love Shinchan? The thing is, I knew Japanese. I just forgot it. And so I still know how the rules and intonations are. Like, for example, it has to be a consonant and a vowel. And, you know, when they're like, Sakura, no. I'm like, oh, Sakura? You're going to pronounce it like that? It's Sakura. You know what I mean? Like, da. It's very, like, joined together. Like, you know, it's a language that has establishing blocks. So I know that. I can read Japanese in that aspect. And I grew up there, so I've got stories about Shin-chan and my old anime that I used to watch, you know. Everyone is getting mad about mint chalk. Oh my gosh. Hey Bryson, how you going, mate? Oh man, this is hilarious. That's really, really funny. Give me that toothpaste. Hey man, look, if you like toothpaste, then go for it. Go off. I'm not gonna hate on you. I ain't a hater for toothpaste, okay? I'm getting Discord DMs now. Uh-oh, what's the go here? Uh-oh. Wait, can you guys see the Discord DMs? No, you cannot. I watch it, baby, tell me all night long. Like this before, they didn't talk about it. Oh gosh. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, I've got Among Us. Oh, I've got an Among Us game coming up soon. Ah, alright. I'll do that in a bit. We don't talk about it. Life was you, and I did all night long. Sakura. Hey, Judy. Yo, shout out to Judy, man. What a lad. I was gonna reach out, Judy, to see if you wanted to work with me on a animation, but maybe I don't have time for it. I don't have time. Maybe if I get a holiday. So I took my holiday this year off for when VidCon US is going to happen, but I suspect that it may not happen. So if that's the case and I have 5 weeks at home, I'm probably either going to swap it for the end of year or just start animating like a whole bunch, you know? I think that's what I might do. I might do. Your voice? Yeah, my voice is just, it's a little strained because of the parties that I've had, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, yeah, like, I party so much, and, it's just, you know, don't you hate it when you party and lose your voice? I saw you live stream. Oh my god, my friends are messaging me. Do you like Futurama? Yeah, I do like Futurama, actually. Sing more? What do you mean? Oh, I sang Milky Chance. What's the song called? Milky. It's from Milky Chance, and the song is called I want you, baby, give me one night long. Baby, things like this before we don't talk about it. You know that one? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, right? Skittles is S tier. I don't know about that. Look, I watched a TikTok recently. I was just like, the way you have vocal exercises is like these three things. Okay, you like blow on the notes, so it's like you know how you go like, you know what I mean, and you do that as per every pitch, so it's like or something like that. And I was watching it and I was like, wait, you can't just say, hey, do this for vocal exercise. You gotta at least tell me why, you know? How did he meet other YouTubers? Who do you want to know? You guys are asking me, but like, you guys need to be more specific. I can't just say how I met every YouTuber. Michael Reeves, Tierzu, Habitations, Junie. Who do you want? Stolen Dance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Michael Reeves is an interesting story. So Michael is like, he's such a, I just love him, dude. Like, and honestly, so at the time when he initially started making content like the robot ones, I found him because my friend, hajimemashite, nansai desu ka? Oh, anime pug $5. Thank you so much. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so like I met my friend from medicine. He is super into Michael Reeves, and so he messaged me this video about from Michael Reeves, which was just like how oh you whatever. And so he was just like, watch this, and there's a video about like the energy drink, like how you shoot the energy drink into people's mouths, and so I watched that. It's hilarious. I think it's such a good video, and I'm like, whatever, that's cool, you know, whatever. I hang out in the animator server, the YouTuber server, and then in it, in the random VC, Michael joins in. I was like, what? And it's a small world out there, and so I had a chat with him, and honestly, I think like we really clicked it off. I really liked Michael a lot in those VCs, and I would like meme around with him, and he'd have like this awesome sense of humor. And Alyssa became friends with him, and Emily and Marichu became friends with him, and we worked together to make some documents, and we would chat in private VCs. And I remember like really liking Michael a lot, and then he just didn't join VC, and I realized like he joined off OTV, and you know he has new friends anymore, and I was like, wow, that's like, and the thing about Michael is like he's one of the sweetest, most like pleasant people off camera. Like he maybe even on camera he's pleasant, but he's just like so friendly and so likable. And he's like an anxious being, and I'm like, bro, you have no reason to be. Like, you're hella likable, you're really funny. Like, I don't know, I miss him. There's a few YouTube friends that I used to talk to that I don't talk to anymore, and I'm just like, man, I miss it. And I'm just like, and I can't just. I would also, if I had time, just message saying like, hey, I miss you. Can we talk a bit more? But right now, I'm too busy to talk even to my current friends. I don't have time to reach out and be like, hey, I like you a lot. But he's got a good place in my head, good place in my heart. Tell us about how you met um, Nux. Nux. Wow, that's an interesting one. How I met Nux. Let me think. I've got 8 minutes. Mars is 5 out of 10, but his singing is 11 out of 10. Bro, can you not? I'm a very average guy. But my singing, oh, crazy. Sultan's behind you, bro. I met Nux because somebody like he tweeted out like, hey, any YouTubers want to be involved in a dubbing kind of video, and my friend at Rushline Invader sent me his videos literally like a few days before that tweet. And so I'm just like, hey, you know what? I'm not one to shy away. So I just messaged saying like, yeah, I would love to. Like, hit me up. I'm an animator. I would love to join. And we joined, and he hit me up, and we recorded the video together. And I really liked how his personality was, like off cam and on cam. You know, just a kind of entertaining guy. Bit of a memer, you know, bit of a memer. And like chats happen. It continues to happen. And I played Among Us, and he played Among Us, and I think he invited me. I think he invited me for a game. No. So what happened was he invited me for a. Next invited me for his podcast, the anime podcast, and I met Briggs, and I met Animac, and I met a few other people in the anime community, and they were doing Among Us, and they were like, yeah, let's invite Maz. And so we played Among Us, and it just like ended up working out really well. And honestly, like Nux has introduced me to so many amazing people, and I'm just like, I'm very grateful for him, and I think he's like generally a well-meaning good person. I know. What about James? James, it's so long. I need to end the stream in 5 minutes, guys. And 5 minutes is not enough to cover my boy James. Okay, but let me tell you a little rundown. Okay, it involves making fun of my Australian accent, him flying down specifically to meet me in Australia. Lots of kissing. No, I'm kidding. Where am I? And so, like, there's just a long story between how we met and how our friendship blossomed and why we're close to each other and all these small incidents. Like, he's, again, somebody that I would invite to my wedding. Like, I adore him. He's awesome. Jelly Jess. Hey, Jelly Jess. Hey, Jess, how you going? Jess, beautiful. You should have hung out with us before COVID. Huh, Jess? Huh? I was like, hey, the Australians are going to meet up and you should come. No, you didn't do that. And now you are locked in. You're locked and trapped, you know? Poor Jess. Poor Jess. I'm kidding. Like, Jess, I love you. Continue to make videos, please. Hang out more. Thank you. What is he wearing? I'm wearing a VidCon London hoodie. Like, kind of not hoodie, shirt. Wow, how did I forget the word shirt? And it's because it's the only VidCon I went to last year. It's the only VidCon I went to last year, and then this year I plan to go to VidCon US. But if it doesn't happen, then I will go to VidCon Australia. I think VidCon Australia might happen, considering that Australia is generally out of their corona situation, right? And so it should be okay. I hope. We will meet in person, Jess. Yeah. Okay. Pocky's good. Now, Pocky is good, but not great. Pocky is not S tier. There is a Pocky, Korean Pocky. There's a Korean Pocky that's green and it has almonds on it. That's way better than Pocky. Bappity. Hey, what's up, man? London, God save the Queen. I miss you, man. I miss the entire squad. Oh, man. Not your own merch for once? Oh, y'all want me to bring up my own merch? Y'all really gonna request for that? Okay, alright. Big yes. How do you feel about The Promised Neverland? Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. So disappointed. So disappointed, man. Alright, guys. I think the stream is wrapping up a little bit. I'm in your closet right now, Bryson. You wish you were in your closet, okay? You'll be at least out of that godforsaken country. America. F yeah. Oh gosh, there's a lot of DMs I got. Alright. Guys, I need to head out now. I'm gonna head out. You're one of my favorite animators on YouTube, and your animations inspired me and to make my own. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. It's the weird thing about the entire YouTube thing now is that I don't know what to do. Like, I just don't know what kind of videos to make anymore. Do you still want random stories from me? Do you want videos where me and my friends are playing games together? Would you like more experimental things, like what Jaden's doing with gaming? Or do you think... would you like me to do whatever I want? I don't know. My views have not been doing that great, you know. And I just feel like I'm being forgotten in the community, you know. I'm moving on. So yeah. I'll try to. James is Islamophobic. No. Huh? Wait, can I do this? No, I can't do it. Bruh. I'm Muslim. Do you think I would be hanging out with an Islamophobic dude? My man's really out here. My man's really out here saying like, yo, he's Islamophobic, bro. Ha. I feel like that's the thing about cancel culture, man. A lot of people just tend to spread what others have said without actually doing any research or talking to the guy. Silly. Salsa Sketches 2.0. I should do that, hey. I should do that. do a video about Undertale? Maybe. Sultan Sketches Part 2? He doesn't like his recording of Part 2, so we may not upload that. But I want to upload mine. I think mine's pretty funny. I want you as you hit it on the floor, and it's like this before. We don't talk about it. No, there's a song that's more stuck in my head. See, yeah, that's what I thought. No one's gonna replace you. No, you guys are so sweet. Gaming channel. I'm not gonna do a gaming channel, guys. I posted up my Among Us videos on my second channel and it flopped. No one cares, so I'm not uploading anymore. Home alone again. I'm wondering, will you cut me off? Leave me alone with all my thoughts. I want to say what's in your head, in my blood. Whoa, the delay is crazy. You guys are like really delayed. I don't know how far back you are. That's hilarious. Alright, if that's what it is, I have to go. I've got a commitment I've got to meet up with, okay? I will catch you guys later, okay? Bye, guys. Bye-bye. It was really, really fun. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll host this next month, okay? Laters, everybody. Oh god, thank gosh I didn't press end. I'm gonna be streaming Among Us. Wow, last minute thing. I'm streaming Among Us over on my Twitch. If you want to watch me play Among Us, you can go over to my twitch.com/theamazing. Wow, how did I almost forget? I'm glad I didn't press end stream. That's so lucky. I'll be streaming Among Us. Head on over there. Now it is a bye. Now it is a goodbye. Wow, that's so lucky. Can you believe it? Dang. I'm not like the other boys. I'm so average. Okay? You're so bloody average, Miles. You're so normal. Even though you're jacked and nice, you're just so average.